Tom worked the night shift at a small roadside motel outside town. Most nights were boring. A few late travelers checked in, but after midnight the place was usually quiet. One rainy night, around 1:30 a.m., the motel phone rang. Tom picked it up. "Front desk." No answer, just faint static. "Hello?" he said again. Still nothing. He shrugged and hung up. 10 minutes later, the phone rang again. Same silence. Tom frowned and checked the caller ID. It said the call was coming from room 12. But that room was empty. He had cleaned it himself earlier that evening. Curious, Tom grabbed the master key and walked outside. Rain tapped against the neon motel sign as he reached room 12. The door was locked. He opened it slowly. The room was dark and completely empty. No luggage, no people, just the old bed, a table, and the phone on the nightstand. Tom stepped inside and picked up the phone. The line was dead. Confused, he walked back to the front desk. The moment he sat down, the phone rang again. Room 12. Tom felt a chill run down his spine. He answered slowly. "Hello?" This time, a whisper came through the phone, soft and shaky. "Please, stop him." Tom's heart started pounding. "Who?" Before the voice could answer, Tom heard something behind him, a door creaking open, very slowly. He turned around. The hallway behind the front desk was empty, but the security monitor beside him flickered to life. It showed the camera inside room 12, and on the screen, someone was now sitting on the bed, holding the phone. Tom stared at the security monitor, his hand shaking as he held the phone. The figure on the bed in room 12 slowly lifted its head. Even through the grainy black and white camera, Tom could see its pale face and wide, unnatural smile. Then it raised the phone to its ear. At the same moment, the voice on Tom's phone whispered again, "He's coming." Tom's throat went dry. "Who is?" The figure on the screen didn't answer. Instead, it slowly turned its head and looked directly at the camera. Then the monitor suddenly switched to another camera, the motel hallway, empty. Tom exhaled in relief, but the phone was still pressed to his ear, and from the receiver, the whisper came again, closer this time. "He's behind you." Tom froze. The phone line went dead, and behind the front desk, he heard slow footsteps walking down the hallway toward him. Tom slowly turned his head toward the hallway behind the desk. The footsteps stopped. For a moment, everything was completely silent. His heart was pounding so loud he could hear it in his ears. Then the security monitor flickered again. Tom looked at the screen. The camera now showed the front desk, from above. And in the corner of the screen, he could see himself standing there, holding the phone. But he wasn't alone anymore. Something tall and dark was standing right behind him. Tom slowly turned around. But there was nothing there. When he looked back at the monitor again, the screen was empty. Tom was gone.